Welcome to office hours. So this is my little office at home. So I wanted to talk about posture as well as how to set up your workspace so that you can promote good posture while you're working. Posture, number one, what am I looking for? When you're looking at posture, what I'm looking for with alignment, and if you can see me, I'm kind of scooting out towards the side, but when I'm at a desk specifically, I'm looking to have roughly 90 degrees at my knees and at my hips, or slightly elevated will also help decrease the strain on your hips, as well as put you in a slight little arch of the back, which may help relieve stress as well and not have to make you work quite so hard. But what I'm looking for is your ears should be roughly lined up with the middle of your shoulder, with the center of your rib cage, and then with your hip joint when you're seated. So you're trying to maintain that as much as possible. In order to do that, if your computer screen is way down here, what does that do? That automatically puts you here. So you want to have your computer screen, which I will take a picture of kind of my setup in a little bit, but my eye gaze is level with the computer screen, so I'm not having to look down. When you're coming to doing keyboarding stuff, this is all going to be dependent on you, but for me, I like to rest my arms down just lightly, and then that way I can still sit up tall. If something's up too high, then it kind of puts stress on your shoulders. If it's down too low, it can also do that, and you may slump a little bit more. So finding that optimal position that you can, I've used books, I've used boxes. I've set this up now for myself. I stole this area from my husband. So I've also got 2 monitors. Not everybody has that. If you will notice, I am not sitting against the back of my chair. I never do, because what happens when I sit all the way back here? Oh, isn't this fun? What's my spine doing? It's nice and rounded. I'm sitting in a posterior pelvic tilt. What does that do? It rounds everything forward, and then to be able to look at my screen, I have to do this. So if I just shift forward in my seat right now, maintaining that position, this is where I'm at. I'm getting tight through the front of my shoulders. I'm getting tight through the back of my neck. I'm elongating all of this. My core is not engaged, and I am just slumping. Now, is it easy to sit like this? No. I practice this. I have practiced this. It takes a while to build up that muscular endurance to be able to get there. So, if you start to fatigue, guess what? Stand up, move around, do a couple of cat-cows while you're seated at your desk. I'm going to turn this way. You can also do a little bit of lateral rib cage. People might think you're looking weird. Again, tell them my Pilates teacher told me to. So these are just ways. Here's another helpful hint. Set a timer on your phone for about every 45 minutes to an hour to get your butt up out of your chair. Go walk to the bathroom. Nobody's going to question you if you go to the bathroom. Guess what? When you're in the bathroom, roll down, roll back up, do a little side bend stretch, do a little side bend stretch here. Those are easy ways to provide movement breaks for your spine. I know that screen is like a black hole or going down the rabbit hole. Set a timer. Make it a point to get up away from your desk, because the more we're like this, we're going to get stuck like this, and then you're going to be that person in the supermarket doing this with their walker because we've lost alignment. And one last piece about posture. So every time we come out of alignment of our spine, so if I'm here, gravity continues to take effect out of the spine alignment. So what's it going to do? It's just going to pull heavier here, and then it'll pull heavier here again. So prevent it. Take the steps now and do it. Just do it. That's all there is to it. So at Anchor Pilates, I believe in anchoring to your strength, balance, and posture to help you anchor to